Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. We've got baseball on the show. It's the Los Angeles Angels taking on the Minnesota Twins. First pitch coming your way next. About to get started here, and today's starter, Joe Ryan. Chris, what should we keep an eye on here with him?
Well, he brings into this one an excellent strikeout to walk ratio on the season, and when you consider the amount of swings and misses that he gets and the fact that he's not issuing free passes, that's going to make him more economical in his pitch count, allow him to move into the middle and deeper part of ball games. So we'll see if that remains true in this one.
Luis Rengifo gets a chance to hit here. And a foul ball. Next offering is in for a strike. Ryan, with a stellar run lately on the mound, really carving up lineups. Foul ball, it stays 0-2.
Some pitchers can go out there and rip off a month or two of incredible starts, and right now it looks like he's in one of those grooves. Really fun to watch.
And ball one. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Nice grab on the run. One up, one down. All right, let's take a look at the Angels lineup. And a big factor for them in recent games, Jo Adell.
And Boog, he's a guy who loves coming up with the chance to drive in his teammates. It's like he finds another level of focus. Batting over 300 with runners in scoring position this season. And you know what? Because of that, I wonder if the guys in front of him will see some better pitches to hit, because you don't want to put any free base runners on with him looming in the on-deck circle.
Ripped to third and caught.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's Mike Trout. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on base and slugging too. Yeah. Swings through that one for strike one.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power. But then if this hitter gets a strike or two on him, he's still very comfortable. And because he has the ability to get the barrel to the baseball, he's a threat deep into the count as well.
And a pitch. Ball one there. Next pitch misses. And now 2 balls and 2 strikes. And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball. End of a half inning of play. No score. Back here with my pal Singy. And today's starting pitcher, Yusei Kikuchi. Singy, he's been outstanding and should be fun to watch.
Well, when you have a guy that can limit the opponent to very little run production, you have a great chance to win a ball game when he takes the mound. He's just having an outstanding season so far. You hope he can maintain it, because if he can, he'll be in a nice conversation at the end of the year.
Bottom of the first, and now the DH, Willie Castro. Swinging a foul straight back. Castro went deep in his most recent game. and it's quickly 0-2 on the designated hitter. Fastball is outside. Swing and a ball popped in the air, and it drops in. So a man on base to start the inning.
Well, those kind of lucky soft hits will always make you smile. There are a lot of nicknames people have attached to hits like that. Blooper, flare, duck snort, lawn dart, etc. But whatever you want to call it, it's a knock. And those are the ones that'll make you smile as a hitter just about every time.
Now here is Jose Miranda. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow right field. And it's caught for the out. And now we take a peek at the Twins lineup. In the 6th spot for them in this one, Ryan Jeffers.
Well, he's an important part of this lineup for sure. I mean, there's no doubt about it, Boog. It's somebody that they try to feed off of. He does a lot of things, very well up there at the plate. He's got a presence about him, and, he's a guy that you really kind of like to watch swing the bat.
Runner on the go. Pitch misses.
Nope, that's low. That's the ball.
Safe at second, and that was not close. And the league leader in stolen bases does it again.
When your catcher's not a great thrower, you have to do a better job at controlling the running game. And that's throwing over, that's stepping off, doing whatever you can to try to keep that base stealer's rhythm off. Well, they weren't able to do it right there. They're going to have to make some type of adjustment. Our players are going to be running all game.
And a swing and a miss.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
And that drops in for a strike. And a 1-2. Good job to fight that one off.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. He's got it. Runner tags at second. And he moves up to third. Now 2 away. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Royce Lewis.
Definitely scuffling at the dish lately. Only 2 hits over the last 5 games.
Outside,
just missed.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it. So that's a good take by him.
That one hit to right. Trout pulls it down, and that's the inning. So nothing in the Minnesota first. On to the second from Target Field. No score here on the show. Top of the second, Jorge Soler up at the plate. Well, in their win last game, this guy came up with 2 home runs, obviously trying to keep the roll going here in this one. Ryan back to work. Soler mashed a couple of homers in his last game. Up the middle. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Still finds a way to get off a throw, but he beats it out. And the leadoff man is on with an infield single.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Fielder got a piece of it, but the way that thing came off the bat, no surprise at all. He couldn't pick it cleanly. It's a very difficult play, and that swing definitely was deserving of a hit.
Logan O'Hoppe getting ready to hit. 0 for 4 in the win last night. Runner on the go. That's out to center field. And there's one down.
The third baseman, Kevin Newman.
The batter now, Kevin Newman.
I'm liking what I've seen from him at the dish lately, working on a 5-game hitting streak.
And that one is in for a strike. For Joe Ryan, the journey's so interesting when you think of a guy who started his college career at Cal State Northridge and then ultimately transferred to a Division II school, Cal State Stanislaus. And that's a little bit high, and that's ball one. It was out of Cal State Stanislaus that he was a 7th-round pick by the Rays, and then eventually got a chance to make his way through the Rays system and then was dealt for Nelson Cruz to the Minnesota Twins.
Hey!
Swing and a miss as he was late.
1 and 2, the count.
Hit on the ground, might be 2. Over to Correa for 1. Return throw to first. Got him. Double play. And that'll do it. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left. Now to the bottom of the 2nd. We're tied 0-0. We head to the bottom of the 2nd. Here's Byron Buxton. This is a guy you got to keep an eye on when he digs in. Definitely been known to drop a drag bunt from time to time, and he's pretty good at it, Chris.
Yeah, and he creates a sense of urgency for the defense because of the speed, because of the ability to put down that bunt.
That one hammered, but pulled foul. Now you see even sluggers from time to time try and use the bunt really as a way to beat the shift. Fastball for a strike. Now 1-2. On the ground, and it's through for a hit. And a good start to the inning. Ryan Jeffers at the plate. Rolled to short, possible 2-ball. Glove flip to second. Plenty of time at first. That's a double play.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
Now it's the right fielder, Matt Wallner. Just missed. Two out, space is empty. And the pitch is in for a strike. And the count 1-1. Two down, nobody on. And downstairs. That one missed.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
0-0 here in the bottom of the 2nd. Swung on, belted. Trout ranges back and gone. And just like that, they're out front. It's 1-0.
Pitch he wanted to hit, spit on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
Base is empty with 2 away. Here's Trevor Larnach. Check swing, and he went. And that is strike 1. Two outs. And there's a ball. The 1-1 is fouled off. 2 down, base is empty, but 1 run across. Bottom half of inning number 2. Outside low, and it's 2-2. That one missing inside. Three-two. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. That's ball 4. Trying another fastball, but missed the spot.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Edouard Julien at the plate with 2 away, swings through that one.
1 strike.
Late on that fastball.
He's in a great spot right here, ahead in the count 0-2. All 4 pitches in play right here, partner.
Larnach off of first with 2 away. That one well upstairs. 1-2 to count.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too.
That's strike 3 and the 3rd out. So we take a break. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. It's an early 1-0 lead. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. And welcome back to the ballpark. New inning getting started, and here is Taylor Ward. That one misses,
that's the ball.
And that is ball 1.
1-0. Here, what?
Outside.
No, that's out.
That's in there. And the count is even, 2-2. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. In the air, left field. Larnach has a beat on it. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. 1 down. Here's Joe Adell.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect label over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
That's off the inside corner. 1-0.
1 ball, no strikes.
Out towards right center field. It gets down, a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Put a pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing, nice balance and weight transfer, and he got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
And now the shortstop, Zach Neto. Fastball for a strike. Tying run is at first here in the second game of the series. And a strike on the outside edge.
I understand you want to try to gauge that guy's fastball, but you also have to be aggressive and ready to hit in your zone. Now you're in a tough spot.
Swing and a ground ball, base hit right field. They get it in quickly. So first and second, now one out.
Really nice job of two-strike hitting in that at bat. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Here's the second baseman, Luis Rengifo. Fly to left his first time. Swing and a miss.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Ground ball left side, could be two. Flips it, one at second, and they bounce into two already. This one ends the third.
Got the batter to hit it exactly where he wanted. That textbook 6-4-3 double play, gets out of the jam and back in the dugout.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. This is Willie Castro. Inside,
nope,
ball one. Line drive, and it stays fair. Now he'll turn for second. In safely, it's a double, and his second hit.
A couple of hits in a row for him here. He really shot that one down the right field line and somehow found a way to keep it from slicing foul. One thing that was great about the approach, his head was down all the way through the pitch, and that's how you do it.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. So up next for Minnesota, Jose Miranda. He was late there, strike one.
It's 0-1.
Man at second. Not
One
even
ball, one
close
strike.
there. And it's a ball and a strike. And that one is in for a strike. Good pitch.
Well, he got challenged with a good fastball right there. Just couldn't catch up.
Next offering upstairs. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
Now Correa up to hit. He's 0 for 1. And that's through there for a strike. And it's 0-1. One of the things with Correa, the impact he makes, not just on offense, but defense as well. A guy who's won a platinum glove as the best defender in the American League. Probably my favorite note, though, on Carlos Correa. He likes to, before games, go to a regular old batting cage and take BP with his dad. Strike two.
0-2.
Castro, the runner at second with one away. Foul ball, still 0-2.
A healthy cut, tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
That one misses. Going to count 1-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
That one missed. Swing and a chopper out to short. Slings it across, and Correa retired.
Now at third base.
Here's Royce Lewis. Flied to right his first time. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. It gets down a base hit. The run comes in from second. It's an RBI single, and they take a 2-run lead. Runner at first with 2 away. And next for Minnesota, Byron Buxton. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. 2 outs.
Ball.
It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. And down on strikes. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit, and it's 2-zip. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Back in Minnesota, and here's the first baseman, Nolan Schanuel. Schanuel, 23 years old, and he's been touching home plate quite a bit lately, scoring 8 runs over the last 10 games. This one popped up. Lewis makes the play, and there's 1 away.
Up next to the right fielder, Mike Trout.
Here's Trout. Trout with another scorching run of play lately.
We've gotten used to seeing him put together impressive stretches throughout his career, Boog. When he's going like he is right now, it's really fun to watch him.
Headed towards the corner. Walner snags it on the run.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Soler at the plate now. That's ball 1.
1-0.
And that one fouled off. Next offering upstairs. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Fouls one off. 2-2. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Angels go quietly there. They trail things here 2-0.
I wasn't thinking about doing something like trying to get my music out, 'cause it mattered to me, and I knew there'd be a couple of million people who'd understand and agree. Yeah, hero.
Back at target field, ready to go, bottom 4. And now the Twins catcher, Ryan Jeffers. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, these Twins showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
1 out in the bottom of the 4th.
Still relatively early, but with the pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set them up to do more damage later in this game.
Matt Wallner, the next Twin up to hit. He's already homered in this game. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. One out, bases empty. Misses outside, and the count is 1-2.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
Up the middle, whips it to first on the run, and very nicely done for the out.
First of all, that's just a nice job to even get to that ball, and then even more impressive was the throw. Off balance, had to try to in the air, get his shoulders turned, and make a strong throw. Does show off the strength of the arm. We're usually used to seeing that kind of arm strength from the shortstop.
Larnick at the plate for the second time as he takes ball 1. And that's off the inside edge. 2-0.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
That clips the zone. Now 2 balls and a strike.
Well, he went inside a couple of times, and now outside. Hitter's not exactly sure where to look for this next pitch.
Count is full.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. So they go quietly there. We've played 4. It's the Twins 2 and the Angels nothing. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Ryan back to work. That one out to right. And it's out of play, a foul ball.
You know, these Angels just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. They're trying to find ways to drive the ball with some authority, but it's just not happening for them so far. 0 extra base hits in the game, so it's been tough for them to get anything going.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. That K is his 3rd of the game.
Wow, short work to send him packing to start the inning, and no messing around either. All 3 pitches were in the strike zone, attack mode all the way, and that's pretty impressive given the pop he was dealing with at the plate.
Now the third baseman, Kevin Newman. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. Wallner makes the grab for the second out. Taylor Ward now at the plate. And that one missing low.
Down.
And now 2-0.
That's high.
And a strike.
That splitty's a pretty nasty pitch. Explodes out of the hand. Looks like a fastball, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Next offering down in the dirt.
Oh, they have had a hard time scoring in this one. The pitcher out there on the mound wants to keep attacking, make sure that they don't get any confidence.
3-1, and he couldn't come up with it.
Well, that's a really good take right there, and that's just mentally prepared, knowing that if it's not on a tee, you're going to take that pitch because you still have one more strike to work with. Not easy to lay off, but he did an excellent job in that plate appearance.
And that one is lifted in the air. Wallner makes the play, and that'll do it. Angels strand one, and they're down 2-0.
We gon' make it epic, epic, epic. We gon' make it epic, epic, yeah. We gon' light it up.
Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league. And first offering is fouled off. Now a screamer into the outfield. Makes the grab, one down.
He's controlling things out there on the mound, not messing around at all. He's been in attack mode since the very start.
Back to the top of the lineup. Next is the designated hitter, Willie Castro. And it's fouled away. That one misses, and 1-1.
1-1. Two, 1.
Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. Pulls it in on the run. Out number 2. 2 down, base is empty. Next to hit, Jose Miranda. 0 for 2 in this one. First pitch just misses.
1 ball, no strikes.
He swings and hits a fly ball, center field. Dives and he can't hang on. And that keeps the inning alive. And here comes Carlos Correa. Sing, you talk about a guy that has all the skills. The range is really good, but the arm just stands out, and he makes all the plays. Top of the zone, and it's called a strike.
And because of that big power arm, he's able to play a little bit deeper, make throws from the outfield grass all the way across the diamond, and still get a pretty good runner. That's impressive.
That's a ball.
Miranda, the runner at first with 2 gone. Next offering is in for a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Cut on and miss. Curveball struck him out. Twins wind up stranding 1 as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Zach Neto. And ball 1. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. Next pitch misses way outside. Right through there, got him. Making 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today.
Clearly looking out over the plate on that outer third, and that pitch finished right down the middle, just a little bit in, and he couldn't pull the trigger.
Luis Rengifo will hit next. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. The Angels down by a pair, and we're in the top half of the 6th. And that one upstairs, ball 1. On the ground to third, Lewis. The throw to first. 2 quick outs to open the top of the 6th.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
So digging in, Nolan Shanuel. And that is out of play.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the 3rd or 4th pitch of just about every at-bat.
2 down, nobody on. He swings and fouls one off. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. And with the inning still alive, here comes the heart of the order.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
Now Trout gets a chance to hit. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
That one inside. 1 ball, 1 strike. Next offering is fouled back. Got him looking. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. Make it 6 shutout innings for him out there now. It's the Twins 2 and the Angels nothing. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Jose Suarez.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Royce Lewis. That one finds the zone. 0-1.
0-1.
Activity in the bullpen for the Angels. Hans Kraus preparing to come on if needed. Number 57, a left-hander, also throwing. Yeah, that's fouled off. Into left center for a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
He went up there and got it with 2 strikes. I'm not going to leave this in the umpire's hands. I'm going to be aggressive. It was in a location where he could get those arms extended that he loves to do. So nice job right there coming back in that at bat.
Buxton,
That's
the
the
next
ball.
to hit, takes ball 1.
1-0.
When you examine Buxton's career trajectory, the thing that really jumps out, the speed and the defense early on. That's a strike, and a count 1-1. Lewis gets his lead at first, nobody out. Right through there for a strike. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Corrals it. 1 away.
Now batting, catcher.
And now the catcher comes up to hit. Brian Jeffers. And a foul ball. Man at first, 1 away.
Yeah.
0-2 now as he swings through it.
0-2.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another.
Looked like you got a little excited on that fastball. Got to think to yourself, I want to stay up the middle. That way, if you're a little bit early, you hit it out of the ballpark. If you're a little late, opposite field not.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Back up the middle and a base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with 1 gone.
He was all over that one. It's hard to hit a baseball much better than that, and even a lot of professional hitters aren't able to reach an exit velo of 114 miles per hour. I'll tell you what, that's a very impressive swing of the bat.
So up next, Matt Wallner. He launched a solo shot back in the 2nd inning of this one.
Yeah, that was big for these guys early on. Definitely helped them get off onto the right foot.
That misses the zone, and that's ball 1.
1-0.
And another
That's a ball.
ball.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the
2-0.
advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
And that is downstairs. And now 3-0. 1 out. Runners at first and second. There's a strike.
Taking all the way on 3-0 right there. And as a hitter, you're saying, why couldn't I get that pitch earlier in the count when I'm looking to swing?
Fly ball down the line. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 2 away.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
Trevor Larnach, the next twin up to hit. A strikeout and a walk.
10 racks, 4 racks, 10 racks, 4 racks, 10 racks, 4 racks.
And the first offering is not close. 2 aboard, 2 outs. Lined, and that's a base hit. Headed for the plate. The throw in. It's offline. The run comes in. It's 3-zip.
Comes through with the RBI. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
And now for the Twins, Edouard Julien. Now fly ball to right center. Adele moves under it and makes the grab. And that is that. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now 3-0. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Top of inning number 7. Now it's the DH for the Angels, Jorge Soler. That one's in there, and that's strike 1. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Justin Topa, the right-handed sinker baller. He looks to be readying himself. Duran warming up as well. Just off the outside edge. This one in the air. Miranda makes the grab, 1 away.
Well, that's a frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter right there. I mean, that pitch was right down the middle. I think he got a little too excited, came out of his mechanics, and instead of driving that ball somewhere, he popped it up. Unfortunate for him. The offense needs to start showing some fight against this starter. He's doing his thing out there. They're going to have to push back at some point and make him work a little bit harder.
In the air out towards right center. Buxton sizing this one up. And there are 2 down.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Newman in the box with 2 gone and takes a look at a called strike. On the ground to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. And the Angels are gone in order. They trail it here 3-0. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Hans Kraus.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
So back to the top of the order. Now it's the DH, Willie Castro. Kraus in his 2nd season, 26 years old, and he was a 2nd-round pick back in 2017. And there's a strike on the outside corner. And a swing and a miss.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good. And then by the time he gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
And 1-2. Ripped to short. Throws to first. And 1 away in the bottom of the 7th. So digging in, Jose Miranda. 1 for 3. First pitch misses. Base is empty, 1 away. Here, the bottom of the 7th. And another
Nope,
ball.
2 balls, no strikes.
To the right side. Over to first.
That's an out.
2 up, 2 down.
The batter number 4. Shortstop.
Here's Carlos Correa. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. Next offering in there for a strike. No balls, 2 strikes.
No balls, 2 strikes.
And that's outside.
1-2.
Dives, but it kicks off his glove. The throw is still in time, and they come away with an out after a tricky start to the play. Down go the Twins in order, but they lead at 3-0. And we're back, ready to begin the 8th. So in now for the Angels, Taylor Ward. Ryan back to work. Popped up right side. Julian snags it, and there's 1 down.
Now back, the center fielder,
Joe Adell, the next to hit for the Angels. 1 for 2. That one's
1 ball,
upstairs,
no
ball 1. Some movement in the Twins bullpen. Griffin Jacks warming up for manager Rocco Baldelli. Just missed. Just missed.
Ball.
The Halos trailing by 3, and we're in the top of the 8th. That just missed. He walked him on 4 pitches.
Well, just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
So a man aboard. Zach Neto, the next to hit. Fastball is outside.
Here's a run-scoring opportunity. You definitely got to push something across because it's not going to get any easier. You get to the 9th, you got a lockdown closer ready to come in.
There's a swing and a drive. This one could be trouble. Coming home. He'll score easily.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. As soon as that one shot off his barrel, he was thinking extra bases. Really nice job of getting the bat out front, but not hooking around it or rolling over it. Just kept the swing on plane and smoked that thing into the gap. Now a huge at bat in this game coming up.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Joe Ryan gives way, and he's responsible for the runner on second, so the book isn't closed on him yet. We'll be right back. Justin Topa gets handed the rock out of the pen.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves, late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
1 out. Runner at second. Luis Rengifo, the next to hit for the Angels. Lined into right. Snags it for the second out. So 2 down now, and here is Nolan Shanuel. Outside low, and that's ball 1.
1-0.
Neto on at second with 2 down.
No, that's it.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
2 balls,
Filthy
1 strike.
changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
And there's a
That
ball.
missed. That's a
Home plate
ball.
umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
Mike Trout would be next. Big bat with a potentially huge opportunity. The tying run at the plate, and the tying run is on base.
Pretty much the last thing you want from your bullpen arms are free passes, especially in spots like this. Make the team earn their way on.
And now batting, Mike Trout. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
That catches the corner. Swing and a foul out of play. Two on, 2 outs. And now
1 ball,
1
2
and
strikes.
2.
Looking very settled on the mound here in the 8th. 1 more out, and they'll probably hand it off to their closer for the 9th with at least a 2-run lead.
First and second, 2 down. Not close
2-2.
with that one. 2 and 2.
We got a full count.
This is a really good feeling for a hitter at this point in the ball game. You know that they don't want to walk you, so you're going to get a pitch to hit. You just better not miss it.
2 outs. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. And with 2 outs and the count full, the runners will be on the move. And that'll load the bases.
Ball 4.
Oh, looking for a swing and miss right there, or for the ump to help him out and make a call with that last pitch, but neither happened. Close pitch, but a good take to earn that walk.
Soler, the next to hit, takes outside.
Well, this is a critical spot for both the pitcher and the hitter. You can learn a lot about a guy by how he handles these pressure situations.
So the tying run at second. That's smacked on a line to center. Pulls up on it. Base hit. 1 run's in. Save.
He's safe.
Back even. It's 3-3.
Huge at bat to drive in two and get this thing tied again. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field. Really important at bat coming up now.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Justin Topa departs, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this. Yohan Duran gets the ball now. Substitution being made at first. Pinch running here, Mickey Moniak. First and second, 2 outs. Logan O'Hoppe, the next to hit for the Angels.
We might have a dramatic inning in store, partner. One big swing and they jump out in front.
That's down and in.
Well, a mistake right here could untie this ball game. If you're the pitcher out there, you just want to be a little more cautious.
Late swing fouled off.
That's low. That's a ball.
In the dirt. Tag out. They cut down the go-ahead run at third. They don't come much closer than that. Bang, bang play to end the inning. But they scored 3 times to even it up. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. All tied up at 3 apiece. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Ben Joyce.
He's certainly been one of their better relief pitchers this season. The numbers are really solid, so they feel great about handing the ball over to him.
Lewis, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1. Action in the Angels bullpen. Jose Quijada up and loosening in the pen. That one at triple digits. And a count 1-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. And a swing and a miss. And a key out leading off the bottom of the 8th.
Oh, that slider wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he got him to chase. That's just a bad approach right there. Either he was looking for something else and got completely fooled, or he was sitting all over the slider and just couldn't resist the temptation. But, man, really expanded right there and didn't have a chance of making contact with that pitch.
Here's the center fielder, Byron Buxton. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Right through there for a strike. Next pitch is downstairs.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
All tied up here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Chance to strike out the side now. You talk about the benefits, the advantages of relievers who can come in and get the swing and miss, whether it's inherited runners or maybe a little jam that they get into themselves. Knowing that they can miss the bat, tell you what, that's huge and can change the ball game.
Here's the catcher, Ryan Jeffers. Inside corner, and that's called a strike. Check swing, and he went. And the count is 0-2.
0-2.
Two down, nobody on. Ball
That's
one
the ball,
there.
low.
Wow, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Nothing doing here for the Twins. Score remains tied at 3. We go to the 9th, and here's the catcher, Logan O'Hoppe.
Logan O'Hoppe.
That one catches the corner for a strike.
Getting a little frustrated with the strike zone.
In there at the knees, and the count is 0-2. This one in the air. And there's one away.
That hanging breaking ball looks so juicy to the hitter, and nothing more frustrating when you miss that pitch and you pop out. He's going to have to think about that till his next at bat.
Here's the third baseman, Kevin Newman. 0 for 3 in this one. Fastball in for a strike. It's 0-1. Just missed. Tap foul at the plate.
Well, you put good velocity in the head of the hitter. He's got to get it ready early and then change speeds. Keep him off balance. That's the goal.
Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. Buxton makes the grab on the run.
Nothing instills more confidence in a team than a center fielder who makes a great play like that on the run. They can feed off the energy he brings just from his playmaking abilities.
And next for the Angels, Taylor Ward. Just missed.
Down. Ball.
2 down, nobody on. Here at the top of the 9th. Liner, and this could be trouble. Makes the turn and heads for second. In with a double, and the go-ahead runs at second with 2 out.
Everything came together for him. Man, that feels so good to shoot an absolute bolt the opposite way. Split the gap and know that you've got extra bases right off the bat. That's the kind of thing hitters dream about when they're falling asleep at night. And a huge opportunity now to grab the lead at this point in the game.
And now the center fielder, Joe Adell. And that is in there for a strike. I believe that's the split. Swing and a miss. That one at 99. And it's 0-2.
One and two.
This one in the dirt. Well done behind the dish. 2 down. Go ahead run in scoring position. That misses. 2-2. That one
Got a
missed.
full count.
Got him looking for the strikeout. Called strike 3 and a fastball up in the zone.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
Back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the ninth. Yusei Kikuchi.
Bringing in the lefty with a left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
And now for the Twins, Matt Wallner. He's already homered here in this one. Slider right there. Activity in the bullpen for the Angels. Kenley Jansen, the closer of the staff, is throwing. Swings through that one for strike two.
Two pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter in an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
On the ground to third. Down the line, and it's foul.
A defensive swing right there. Some cheese on the inside part of the plate. Bet the hands are still stinging after that one.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. And ball one. Fights it off. He'll see another.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. In the air, center field. Adele moves under it. Calls it in, and there's one away. Trevor Larnach, the next Twin up to hit.
A little surprised we don't see a pinch hitter here with the lefty-lefty matchup.
To the right side. Dives, but it's off his glove. Can't pick it up with the bare hand. Safe at first without a throw. Let's see how they roll this one. Substitution now at first base. Here's the pinch runner for the Twins, Deshaun Keirsey Jr. Here at the bottom of the ninth, one out. So up next for Minnesota, Edouard Julien. That one close, ruled a ball. And that is ball one. Kikuchi with a move to first. And he's back in safely.
This is a good situation if you want to try to steal a base. 9-hitter, and you're about to turn this lineup over. So get a little momentum as you turn it over.
That one not close. And the count now 2-0. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
And a big swing and a miss.
As a hitter, you got to learn something from that pitch. He clearly wasn't timed up on the fastball. In a 2-0 count, you have to be ready to do damage.
And a swing and a miss there.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Next offering upstairs. Willie Castro in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Ball 4, he walked in, and that'll keep the line moving.
He's making things difficult for himself right now out there on the mound, but you know his confidence should still be high enough to get out of this, but he's going to have to buckle down right here.
Digging in, Willie Castro. And fouled off. That's off the inside corner. And now it's even 1-1. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. Winning run stands at second. Misses. Now 2-2.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Pitch misses there, and it's 3-2.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Two on, one out. High fly ball out to center field. Adele makes the grab, and there's two gone.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Jose Miranda getting ready to hit.
It's a good spot to be in. With runners on first and second, you know the pitcher's going to come after you.
Just missed.
Last thing he wants to do is nibble, load up the bases, and then walk in the winning run, or throw it to the backstop and bring in that winning run.
Trying to send this to extra innings. And that's in for a strike. Swinging a ground ball. Dives and keeps it on the infield. And that's a nice play to end the inning.
Well, that right there was all pre-pitch positioning. Put himself in the perfect spot to make a great play.
Now into the game, Deshaun Keirsey Jr. He'll be out in left field.
Number 89.
So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Griffin Jacks. So digging in, Zach Neto.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.